I want to make it clear, if the guy 17thehogg sees this video, I want him to understand something. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm not trying to be offensive to you. I have respect for you. I don't have anything against you. The only thing that I don't like about you is the fact that your entire YouTube channel is built on this premise that Bun B of UGK conspired to have Pimp C killed. You know, I made a video before this one, and I actually included a clip of the guy 17thehogg playing another clip from another channel on his YouTube. You know, he was listening to a guy insinuate that, oh, Bun B killed Pimp C, and he was, the guy 17thehogg was listening to that interview and saying, people are starting to suspect you, Bun. And it made me upset because I am a lifelong UGK fan. And this guy, 17thehogg, is trying his best to split the UGK fan base. And UGK had a hard time as it is. They had a whole bunch of record label problems. In '98, they were supposed to come out with Dirty Money, the follow-up to Riding Dirty. But that never happened. It came out in 2001, because of record label disputes and things like that. UGK, like Bobo Luciano said, one of Pimp C's friends, they never had a smooth ride. UGK only went gold one time. UGK was never that successful. UGK is actually a flop. And I'm a lifelong UGK fan, but I'm keeping it real. In the 90s, selling 500,000 records was not a big deal. Okay? UGK was mainly famous and popular in the South. UGK never had an opportunity to spread, to reach their full potential, simply because they had record label disputes with Big Time Records. Russell Washington, who was the guy that first signed them, kept suing them and causing conflicts with them. So it interrupted their workflow. It interrupted their ability to put out music, okay? And secondly, they came around in the 90s. In the 90s, the South was discriminated against. UGK is one of those groups that became more famous and sold more records 20 years later. Just like that show The Wire. The director of The Wire said, where the hell were all of these fans when the show was actually on? You know, we got canceled because we didn't get enough viewers, you know. But now, 20 years later, more people are watching the show than back then. And it's the same concept with UGK. I love UGK. I've been listening to them since 1995. I love them. But here's the thing. A lot of rappers were depending on Pimp C specifically because he was a producer and he made amazing beats. X-Mob, the guy in X-Mob who did an interview, his name is Bun G. They're from Lake Charles, Louisiana. He said, when Pimp C died, I felt so sad because I knew that he had plans for me. He had plans to help my career. Street Military, KB, did an interview with Donnie Houston, him and Fleet. When Pimp C died, man, it took some of the, it kind of, you know, it made me sad because I knew that Pimp C had plans for my career. He was going to help Street Military get back to where they deserved it, to where we deserve to be. Who else? 17thehogg, the guy who I'm speaking about in this video, he said that Pimp C was going to make him famous and help him out. So you had all of these people around Pimp C depending on him to make them famous, depending on him to get them in the game. UGK was barely in the game. UGK, their most famous songs, and the songs that did the best, were features. Sipping on Some Scissor, Big Pimpin'. UGK never had a song that big. It was the features, okay? So UGK was a failure in a sense that they never reached their potential because they had so many things holding them back. The hatred for the South, the record label disputes, Pimp C going to prison. So 20 years after, people are looking back at UGK's career and saying, man, that was a hell of a group. Pimp C was a hell of a producer. Most people in the 90s didn't even know Pimp C produced. So it's one of those situations where they're more appreciated down the line than they were when they were actually around. So for you to say that Bun B killed Pimp C so that he could become famous and become successful, where is the success? UGK only had one gold album. They had, what, 8 albums, 6 albums, and only one was successful? Bun B, when Pimp C died, he went solo. He never went gold. He never sold over 400,000 records. Bun B never sold over 400,000 records. So you're saying he sacrificed Pimp C for what success? He had to become a college professor to bring in extra income. Bun B took the money he had in rap and used that to make money in other fields. He never became a millionaire from rap. Bun B became financially successful from other things. So what do you mean he killed Pimp C to become successful? UGK was never successful. They went gold one time. Mobb Deep, that's a comparable group. Two people in the group like UGK. They went platinum in '99. They went gold when they first came out. They went gold. Alright, so the infamous Gold, Hell on Earth Gold. The album that came out in '99, Murder Music, platinum. 2001, Infamy, gold. UGK, first album, not gold, not platinum. Second album, not gold, not platinum. Third album, not gold, not platinum. Fourth album, Riding Dirty, gold. Next album, not gold, not platinum. So where's the success that you're talking about? Bun B left rap so that he could take care of his family. Rap didn't help him take care of his family. So what are you talking about, bro? I love UGK, and I hate the fact that this guy is really trying to divide the fan base. You should be ashamed of yourself, man.